Brothers and sisters, I was thinking there needs to be a renewed zeal for the humility and reverence due to the Father and His Son, Abba Yah and Yeshua HaMashiach. And there must be a repentance, a corporate repentance like the city of Nineveh. Sackcloth and ashes is what I'm talking about. And, it only takes a handful of people who see through the illusion, who are waking up to the truth to make it happen. Now, this is the problem, though. The problem is that for the most part, and I've noticed this on TikTok, that everybody seems to be missing the point. You've got the left talking about one thing, then you get the right talking about another, and they don't realize that left and right are both a division. You're being divided. You're being divided by taking a side. And as I said in my previous video, it's not white against black or one religion against another. It's good against wicked. There are a group of people on this planet whose minds are continually on wickedness and evil. They want to see Rome burn. They want to bring in a new world order, a society that is satanic, that worships Satan, or that worships anything but Jesus and the Father. So, knowing this, they pander to our egos, our selfishness, our greed. And so the sheeples become slaves to their egos. They relish in in every accomplishment. They post every self-absorbed moment of their lives to some social network. And these people think that money is the thing to survive. They think that the government is here to protect them. They are fighting against truth. Paul prophesied this. He said, "This know also," and this is in 2 Timothy 3:1-5, "this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those who are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the powers thereof. From such turn away." I can't emphasize that enough. Paul said it best. Turn away from these types of people, man. So now, meanwhile, these people are competing and arguing and expending their energies over some type of media-created cause. We know Black Lives Matter. Let me tell you something about Black Lives Matter. The impetus behind the movement is valid. Yeah, there are African-American men and women in this country who have continually been persecuted. We have been persecuted. It's ridiculous. But it's indicative of who we are. We're Hebrews. So if we could just absorb that first, then we can stop blaming everybody. It's nobody's fault that we're in this situation but us. Ultimately, we sinned against our God. We violated a covenant that we made with our God. And now we are suffering the consequences of that negligence, of that rebellion. Okay? Meanwhile, this Black Lives Matter movement has hijacked the oppression, the abuse,